In response to watching United stand last night, I put up a poll just on Twitter to. They were debating basically what's the bigger game of the season for Man United, Manchester City or Liverpool. Um, the panel, best way of putting it, were fairly unanimous in saying Liverpool. Um, so I'll try and be fair with both sides of the argument. I understand why the locals would prefer would see the Manchester Derby as a bigger game. Living there myself, I know that you don't meet a City fan ever, but like United fans, Liverpool fans are everywhere. So in many ways, for that reason, the Liverpool game is a lot bigger deal as an Irish fan. So I know if you're living in Manchester, maybe there's a lot of Man City fans as well. So going to school, going to work, that can make the derby bigger than the Liverpool game. Personally, if it hasn't made it obvious, I do think the Liverpool game is much bigger. And one of the main reasons for that is that we never had the opportunity, or at least not for a long while, where both or Manchester United, Manchester City, and Liverpool have all been competing for the one trophy. Like even last season when City and Liverpool were going for the title, United were having their worst season in a long time. But I would ask people just to think about it. If all three clubs were going for a trophy, who would you rather lose out to, City or Liverpool? Would you rather see City win another title, knowing it's number whatever, or rather see Liverpool get number 19? You know, I think history plays a massive part, and I think if you don't take that into account, you're absolutely, it's harsh but deluded. Not to have a dig at City, Chelsea fans, but a club's history is not 5, 10, 15 years. It's and the intense rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool has been going on since the 70s, the 80s. And Sir Alex Ferguson spent basically his entire career at Manchester United dismantling Liverpool's dominance. And I just think if you see the Manchester City game as bigger, fair enough, but I just think you're wrong, absolutely wrong. Liverpool will always be the bigger game, no matter what happens, no matter where United are, where City are, where Chelsea or where Liverpool are. It's going to be United Liverpool. It is the Real Madrid and Barcelona of England, and that's just the way it's always going to be.